Welcome to Hoodie Priestess Tarot. I'm Jodine, your host. This is the general reading for the air element and those whose sun, moon, and rising signs are Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. If you have significant water, fire, or earth in your chart, please check out the elemental readings for fire, water, and earth as well. You're bound to show up somewhere. The more you visit this channel for tarot readings, the better I will start to resonate with you. If you're also interested in meditation work, please check out my other YouTube channel that is called Zone Out Meditations. All in one word, Zone Out Meditations. I'll leave the link in the description. I post new tarot readings on Monday and Tuesday of each week. The readings are timeless, though, and they're valid whenever you find them. At the end of each reading, I include stills of all the cards and the layouts in the reading. The reason for that is so that you can take screenshots and do your own interpretation, which I encourage you to do. Also, it's good to have a record of a reading, especially if it's a reading that resonates with you strongly, because I find that tarot readings unfold over time. Usually I find I'm still getting messages from a reading 2 or 3 days afterwards, and sometimes much longer. Sometimes when you least expect it. Something will happen in your life and you'll relate it back to the reading. It's like, oh, that's what that meant. Now I get it. Now I understand that card. So, like I said, if a reading really resonates with you, go ahead and take screenshots of it. That way you'll have it to look back on. This is a new channel, and I am still developing as a YouTuber. So things you can do to help me and to help this channel are to hit the like button and comment. Watch the videos until the end and subscribe. And of course, if you feel like this reading, that the reading that you saw would be meaningful to another person, by all means, share with them. All right, I think we're ready to go. The cards I'm going to use for your reading are the Giant Rider-Waite Smith deck. And then for clarification, I'm going to be using the Unveiled Tarot. Giant Rider-Waite Smith. Unveiled Tarot. All right, let us begin. This reading is for the element of air, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And we'll cut the cards 3 times. And what do we have for the element of air? We have the Hanged Man coming up as the host of the reading. Very good. The High Priestess. The Three of Wands. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. And what's on the bottom of the deck? Temperance. All right, now let's draw some clarifiers from our unveiled tarot. And I will come as close as I can to drawing 3 clarifiers for each card. Having a stubborn shuffle here. This is a very new deck. Alright, I'm going to cut 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Now, could I please have clarification on the High Priestess card for the air element signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini? Why is the High Priestess card here for this collective? Why is the High Priestess here? She's a good watery card. We have on its side the Nine of Cups. Very good. It's another water card. Could I please have a couple more cards of clarification on the High Priestess? Show me the High Priestess, please. A couple more. We have the Six of Wands on its side, and we have the Wheel of Fortune on its side. And now may I please have clarification on the Three of Wands for the element of air. Why is the Three of Wands here for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra? And we have on its side the Eight of Swords. Couple more cards of clarification on the Three of Wands, please. Clarification on the Three of Wands. We have somebody flipped over. The Four of Swords is flipped over. However, I don't like to take them unless they come all the way out to the table. Who's committing to come all the way out to the table to clarify the Three of Wands for the air element, please? Three of Wands, please. Show me the Three of Wands. Too many? Please be more specific so that there's no confusion. Who's coming out to clarify the Three of Wands? There we go. And we have the reversed Four of Wands. Who else is here for the Three of Wands, please? Three of Wands. And we have the Two of Cups. And now we're going to clarify the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Show me the Seven of Swords, please. Seven of Swords. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Three of Wands here twice. Okay. Why is the Seven of Swords in this spread? Why is the Seven of Swords here for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra? Nine of Swords. One more card of clarification on the three, or on the Seven of Swords, please. One more card of clarification, please. For the air element, collective. Too many. Please be more specific. I don't like confusion. Seven of Swords. Show me the Seven of Swords. Please show me the Seven of Swords. I have found with this deck that it's very specific. Or at least it is today. I used it for water signs too. All right. And who do we have? We have in reverse the Six of Cups. Alrighty. We have our cards on the table. Who's on the bottom of this deck? The Ten of Wands. Well, my friends in the air collective, I am just struck by the enormous amount of control you are exerting over yourself. You are really strained with some relationship in your life. It looks like a romantic relationship, maybe a marriage. I think you've got a marriage on the rocks here, and you have been silently plotting the next course of events in your life, which are not to stay in this relationship. And you have just sat back. It's like you sat back and literally divorced yourself from this situation and just hung there by one foot like the hangman and watched and gotten this big view. I just see a mastermind here. You have kept secret your plans, but your plans are all right here. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Six of Wands. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, and everything is laying on its side. This is such high suspense. Like you have plotted out this life of your wishes. Now my furnace is going to blow and make some noise. I apologize for that. I don't know why, though. We all need heat, right? Wish fulfillment, success, maybe getting some attention from somebody or someplace. I'm not sure. Good luck, fortune. Maybe there's a little gamble going on here. But everything is sitting in the lurch, just waiting for the right time. That could be what the Wheel of Fortune is about. Right timing. And then I just have this intuition, everything is going to flip upright, and everything that you have been plotting is going to be a go. But where are you? hanging upside down, suspending all action, keeping a close eye on everything, and plotting your future. Because you've been obsessed. Eight of Swords. This is an interesting depiction of the Eight of Swords. I'm trying not to get a glare on it. Person dissected like a frog. And it's interesting. It's almost as if you feel you've been gutted. And you cannot let it go out of your mind. This relationship that you're in, and it certainly looks like a marriage to me, an unhappy marriage, has just made you feel eviscerated, if that's the right word. I think it is. And you cannot let go of it out of your mind. Seriously. Here's the Four of Wands, the 1111 card. But for you, it's in reverse. This is why I think you've got a marriage that you're really not happy in. Is there a new relationship? I notice this one's not in reverse. There seems to be some sort of marriage in reverse. And I wonder if there's a new relationship waiting to take place, or if this is the past rendition of a relationship that is now bad. I'm not really clear about that. I might come back to it in a little bit. So anyway, here's the plotting. I wouldn't say that you're being underhanded or deceptive, but I am looking at three different signs here. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So the Seven of Swords might be occurring in more than one way. Maybe some of you are being deceptive. I mean, we've definitely got secrecy on the line here with the High Priestess. This one could verge into lies. This one could be lying. And I think that if we're talking about a collective of three different signs, sure, some of you are going to be telling lies. Some of you are just going to be strategizing an escape route. Perhaps the path of least resistance. You're getting out of it with something, though, and I don't know if this is money, property, I mean, whatever it is. Sometimes all we can take with us out of a bad situation are the lessons we learned in it. This one is taking something. I'm not going to pass any judgment. If you feel like I am, believe me, I don't mean to. We've all been in places that we need to get out of. Yeah, three of Wands is here twice. And I just see a person really plotting out their future and waiting with bated breath. And here, if we had the Eight of Swords here underneath the Three of Wands, waiting, underneath this, or beside this Three of Wands, we have the Nightmare card. We've got the Nine of Swords. The Eight and the Nine of Swords are pretty tough cards. This is mental anguish. This is the nightmare. This is the thing that keeps you awake at night. This is, you know, acid reflux in your stomach. But you know, look closely at this card. You see the blanket? Every zodiac sign, if you can see it, every symbol of every zodiac sign is on that blanket. We've all been here. We've all been there. We've all had our minds so addled that it keeps us awake at night. We just can't relax. We can't calm down. Our mind just keeps going over something again and again and again and again. You're pretty troubled, my friends. And you're looking back on a past. I'm thinking it's a troubled past. It's a past that you weren't very happy about. Now we can start looking at the cards at the bottoms of the deck. So on our main reading, here's the deck from our main reading. We had Temperance. The Temperance would urge you to have moderation. And I just keep seeing that. Moderation, you know, like not divulging what your plans are, keeping the peace, going along, don't make things any worse. Just hold your tongue, walk the middle ground, don't go to extremes. Just kind of hold the line here. But you know the truth, even if you're not speaking it. You're either taking control of your life or somebody's been very controlling to you. And you're getting away from it. Maybe both. Maybe somebody's been very controlling to you and you're taking control of your life. And you're out of there one way or another. If you have to leave by cover of darkness, you're going. You're calling judgment. You've taken a lot of time to make this decision. And you mean it. There's something here. There's been something in these 3 cups that you disliked so much that you don't want a 4th. I've had enough. Or something is preoccupying your mind so much that you can't think about anything new until you deal with the situation at hand. I've got to cover up the nudity on this beautiful card. It's the Star card. It's the card of long-term well-being. It's the card of wish upon a star. It's the card of that star that we follow. You know how the wise men followed the star to Jesus in the manger. It's a guiding light. It's your compass. You're going to do something new. And you're very inspired about what you're good. That's what's keeping you alive, is this little bit of inspiration. Now you can hear my kitty meowing. That's Lucy. She wants to get in the video too. So this little glimmer of your dreams, your long-term wish upon a star dreams, is what keeping you going, because otherwise I just feel like you've got so much sadness and regret. And here we are back at that 4 of Wands, that marriage card. So you're just holding the line. What's at the bottom of the other deck? The 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is to carry a heavy burden, a heavy load. But you are determined to do it, and you're determined to see it through. Look at this, 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups was in this deck too. Let me find it. Not to belabor a point, but it's that they both are turning up in both decks. Here's the one, 4 of Cups. Look at this depiction of the 4 of Cups. Isn't that an interesting, like this person's just barely keeping their head above water. You might just barely be keeping your head above water, but you have a plan. You have no intention of staying where you are. You're leaving. There's the Chariot. There's a race car in this. You know, in the Rider-Waite-Smith, it is actual Chariot. This one's a race car. Here's the Six of Swords. In this deck, it's depicted as an airplane. Are you flying somewhere far away? My dear air signs, taking to the air, taking flight, how fitting. You're moving from a bad situation to a good situation. You may not know where you're going, but you know it has to be better than where you've been. Look at you. Just look at you. Look at the strength it has taken you to survive what you survived. It's almost killed you. Look at that. My goodness, you are really going through a bad situation in your relationships. You just have not gotten a fair shake. It's like you've been a beggar. It's like you've just been getting little bits of things. Not enough to sustain you. You're starving to death. What an image that is. Okay, all I can say when I see a reading like this is you go girl, you go man, whoever you are, you're in a situation that you need to get out of. I am interested in that. I don't know if I should look, to tell you the truth. This kind of seems like it might be your private business. All I can say is if you're having some other relationship that you would rather be in, I think by the way this looks, you deserve a healthy relationship. Well, my dear friend air signs, I've pulled out my Color Your Own flower deck. I colored all these 78 cards. And it's a good deck. I just want to do, I want to do one last piece to this reading. Tarot, can you please offer some words of encouragement to this collective, this air sign collective? They need some reinforcement in their life. What can we say to them? What message can we leave for them at the end of this reading? They're being so strong. Oh, it's taking nerves of steel to do what they're doing. What's the send-off message? And we'll cut 3 times and 2 times and 1 more time. All right. For the air sign collective who's going through a really tough relationship, what can we say to them in closing? What can we say? Dear flower deck, what message can we leave them with? Come on. What message can we leave them with? Seven of coins. I need you to come all the way out to the table. I'm going to take you seriously. Come all the way out. Here we go. The Knight of Cups. You are in love with someone else. You are in love with someone else. Okay. Good luck to you. Good luck to all of you. You go. You go out there and get the life that you think you deserve. You go out there and feel love. Okay, so the next thing that will follow is stills. Please take screenshots. I've got a feeling this reading is really going to resonate strongly with some of you. So yeah, it might be good to have pictures you can look back on. Or you can get on Google or AI or get a book or, whatever. Maybe you don't need to look things up. Maybe you are quite familiar with tarot. Whatever. I have this feeling that this is a strong message for somebody's. All right. Thank you so much. And know that I love you and I respect your decisions and I respect your privacy. And I wish you all the best.